We've got a special episode today because we are cooking our heart out for our dogs. Well, technically, we're cooking this, beef heart. In this video, I'm going to tell you the benefits of cooking beef heart for dogs, how to cook it, and why your dogs are going to love it. Hello and welcome. I'm the Barking Good Chef, and this channel is all about giving you ideas on how to make delicious human-grade food for your dogs. And boy, do we have something that they are going to absolutely love today. This is beef heart. Now, what is beef heart? Well, it's exactly what you think it is. It is the heart of a cow. Now, beef heart falls into the category of food known as offal. That's O-F-F-A-L, not the other spelling. And offal includes things like liver, kidneys, and heart. A lot of the quote-unquote byproducts of cattle and other animals that maybe aren't so popular with humans, at least us here in the US, but dogs absolutely love them. Now you may be wondering, where do you buy beef heart? Well, you might be surprised to find that it is at your grocery store if it is a well-stocked grocery store, especially one that has a butcher department. Just ask your butcher or your meat department. If you can't find it at your local store, you might want to go to like a carniceria or order it special online. But beef heart isn't as rare as you might think. Another great thing about beef heart is that it's not that expensive. I find mine here in Southern California for about $3 or $4 a pound, and that really is a good price, especially compared to what you might pay if you were buying like dedicated beef heart treats for dogs. So in that respect, it's a relatively inexpensive food for dogs that packs a real punch. As you might guess, this stuff is full of protein, but it also has minerals. It has things like taurine, really good stuff for dogs. So this is what we're going to be cooking today. This is beef heart, and the way I buy it, it is already sliced up, it's been cleaned, it is ready to go. Now if you see it in a package and there is some gristle or anything on the edges, you can feel free to trim it, but just look for packages that have pieces that are just really clean, nice and cut, and look totally fresh. Another great thing about cooking beef heart for dogs is that, well, it doesn't take long at all and it's really easy. Now, as with other cuts of meat, there are various ways that you can cook it. You could bake it, you could boil it, but my preference is just to saute it in a pan. It only takes just a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, for this, I am going to step outside because just like those chicken livers that we cooked so long ago, the smell of this is quite strong. So let's head outside and we'll cook up these beef hearts. Okay, I'm just using a 12-inch stainless steel skillet for this. I've got this heating over about medium. It's been heating for a few minutes now. Now, beef heart is a pretty lean cut of meat. There's not much fat on it, so I am going to put just a bit of oil in this pan, and that's going to help it not stick to the pan. So we'll just kind of oil this up, move this oil around. Now we will plop in our beef heart. And here we go. And we will just cook this for a few minutes and then we'll flip. These have been cooking for about 6 minutes now, so I'm going to give them a flip. And this is exactly what you want. You want this nice browning, just like a good steak. I think my dog is just going nuts, even smelling this. Okay, now we'll just let them cook for another few minutes. Okay, so the USDA recommends cooking these to 160 degrees, and that's where we are right now. So I'm gonna pull these off the heat, and this only took like 10 minutes. This is so quick to cook. Okay, these are all done cooking. I'm gonna let them cool for a little bit, and now I'm gonna show you how I like to serve these to my dogs. Okay, our beef hearts have cooled to about lukewarm. You never want to serve really hot food to a dog. You want to make sure it's at least lukewarm. But look at this, isn't this beautiful? So you can serve this to your dogs pretty much any way you would any other cut of meat. You can serve it to them as a treat in little bites, or you can mix it in with their existing food. Now for me, in my household, everything is made from scratch. So for me, I'm gonna mix it in with some brown rice and sweet potatoes I have for my dogs, or again, you can just kind of give it to them in bite-sized chunks. But let's cut this and take a look at this. Oh. This looks just beautiful, and again, you can think of it kind of like as a cheap steak for dogs. So here you go. This is what it looks like up close. This is just some beef heart, and the dogs are going to love this. All right, so here's what I prepared for the dogs. This is a lovely meal of brown rice, sweet potatoes, and beef heart. I think it looks pretty good, but let's let the dogs have the final say. So there you go. That is how to cook beef heart for your dog. If you give this a try, let me know. I think they are going to absolutely love it. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, all my best to you and your best friend.